In the next 70 minutes, I'm going to show you why you are still at $0 despite having more skills than people making $10,000 a month. And if you stay until minute 50, I will show you the exact system that took Daniel from I'm not ready to $2,000 400 in 14 days. But first, quick heads up on how this works. Part 1, minute 0 to 50 education. I'm going to show you the execution formula, why you are at 0, what to do day 1 to 28. This part is pre-recorded. Why? Because I've refined this over 10 plus sessions. No fumbling, no rambling, just a clear list explanation of the system. Part 2, minute 50 to 70. Live Q&A. At minute 50, you automatically join live Zoom room. I'll be there waiting. That's where I answer your specific questions. Have questions during this training? Type them in the chat box below. I'm reviewing all questions and I will answer the most important ones during live Q&A. This format gives you the best training, optimized and clear. Second, personal answers live with me. I know your time is valuable, so let me get straight to it. If you are watching this, you are probably at $0 right now. And it's not because you are not smart. It's not because you lack skills. You've probably learned N8N, Make.com, you built portfolios nobody asked for, and you made exactly $0. Today, I'm going to show you why that happens and what actually works. Before we dive in, here's the something special. After this webinar, you can get Reddit idea mining N8N workflow and 2026 winning niche top 100 and cold outreach templates. I will show you exactly how to get this in the middle of our webinar. Don't miss this opportunity. I'm Chris, $50,000 MRR web agency and 40,000 AI automation education channel and mastermind program hundreds plus people. Businesses. I built 3 businesses using the exact same formula. I'm going to show you today. Let me prove it to you real quick. My first business was web agency. Hypothesis, Korean startups funded by government will pay $3,000 for Webflow website in 3 days. First month, $20,000 a month, scaled by serving multiple government-funded startups. I learned Webflow while delivering, learning by doing, not learning then doing. That's execution. Business number 2, FutureFlow AI. Hypothesis, web agency owners will pay $2,000 to learn running web agency using AI. Massive action, 30 plus DMs per day and 3 videos every week. The data. In the 6 months, $50,000 a month revenue, 1,400 members and 40,000 YouTube subscribers, and became part-time professor at Maser Korean University. And I love building in public. I've shared everything on my Korean channel. Then I pivoted to B2B education for corporate designers at LG and Samsung, etc. But here's what I learned. 2% success rate. Only 2% made money. That haunted me. $50,000 a month, but 98% of people failed. I couldn't look my wife in the eyes. So I killed it. At 28, moved to Vancouver and started over. This and my business 3 and my last business, Execution Squad pilot. Hypothesis is AI service providers at $0 will pay $300 for 7-day one-on-one execution challenge. The massive action posted in school communities and sent tons of DMs on X and LinkedIn. And data, 50 plus people wanted in immediately. Too much demand for one-on-one. People wanted group accountability. My decision is scale. That's why we are here today, Execution Squad. Let me tell you how this actually started. Everything started with Daniel. I met Daniel in Vancouver business community. Smart guy, fast learner, could build anything, workflows, automation, coding, development, all production quality. But he couldn't sell anything. I asked him, why don't you try to sell something? He said, I'm not ready. I need more time. If clients don't like my product, what if they reject me? Fear of rejection, lack of execution. So I made Daniel my first client. We didn't have a name yet, maybe Execution Squad season 0. Just wanted to help my friend. I made him a deal. I will help you sell your product. You pay me $30, but you give me everything. Your process, your data, your problem, your situation. $30, that's it. I wanted to validate the idea. I needed data. Here's why I changed it $30. People who work for free never commit. But even $1 changes the game completely. So, yeah, $30, I helped Daniel, I got the data, I got the testimonial, I posted on our YouTube channel. And after a few validation cycle, free work, simple website, then real development, Daniel sold his first project for $2,400 in 2 weeks. That validated my idea. But here's what I learned from Daniel. When people have multiple options, outreach, content, paid ads, they wanted to do everything. Daniel wanted to do everything. I say no. Pick one method, double down. Alex Holmos knows this. I know this. You pick one channel and go deep. Outreach is the best first method, not content, not ads. You don't need the time to build this content. You don't need money to test ads. You need conversations fast. Daniel listened. He observed everything like a sponge, store my whole system. Now he executes like me. That's why Daniel works with me now. So that's my background, same formula, 3 times, different results, all documented publicly. This is not a business model I invented. If you've studied business, you know massive action works. This is a proven methodology. I learned this from books like The Write It, The Lean Startups, and the 100 Million series. These aren't new ideas. Here's the truth about business. Technical skills always change. AI tools, automation platforms, programming languages, they evolved constantly. But fundamentals never change. Testing hypotheses, taking massive action, collecting data, making decisions based on evidence. This worked 50 years ago. It works today. It will work 50 years from now. That's what you are running here. Not the hot AI tools, the fundamentals that never change it. I can help you find the product market fit. Validate your idea fast. I've seen too many startups fail because they don't understand their customer. They start with tech first. We start human first. Pick hypothesis, talk to people, get data, then build. Sure, some processes you can automate later. Outreach, comments, whatever. But I truly want you to do it manually first. Deep understanding comes from manual work. Then we automate it because automations are the easiest part. That's what I bring. And the one more last thing, English is my second language. My first language is business. I don't persuade through communication skill. I show numbers. You show your numbers. That's how we communicate. No essays, no fancy words, just data. Let me show you the 3 real reasons you're at $0. Not because you are not smart, not because the market is broken, because you haven't executed yet. Issue number 1, you are learning, not testing. Here's the first problem. You have skills, but you've never tested them with a real customer. Think about it. You learned N8N, you learned Make.com, you learned the Cloud API, you built workflows, you made portfolios. But did you ever try to sell something? Not, I'm almost ready to sell. Not, I need to learn more. Not, I need to learn one more thing first. Did you actually reach out to someone and say, I can solve this problem for you. Pay me $29. Most people say no. Then 6 more months preparing. Then they buy another course because they found the gaps in their knowledge. Here's the truth. You don't have a knowledge gap. You have an execution gap. You know enough. You've always known enough. What you haven't done is test. Testing means finding someone with problem, offering to solve it for money, and getting rejected or getting paid, learning from what happened. That's it. But most people skip this step. They learn more instead of testing what they already know. Why? Because testing is scary. Learning feels safe. But learning doesn't make money. Testing does. Here's what I see constantly. I need to take 1 more courses. I need to understand this tool better. I need to practice more before I'm ready. No, you don't. Never. You need to test if anyone will pay. That's the only thing that matters. My web agency, I didn't master Webflow first. I sold website, then I learned the Webflow while building them. Chicken Shot with Daniel, we sold the Photo Transformation for $29, then figure out the best process while delivering. You test first, you learn while doing, not the other way around. Issue number 2, you are building before selling. Second problem, you are building things nobody asked for. I see this constantly. I spent 3 months building my portfolio. I created 10 sample workflows. I made a perfect website with case studies. Then they launch. Nobody cares. Why? Because you built in a vacuum. You didn't talk to customers first. My web agency, I didn't learn Webflow first. I found Korean startups who needed a website. I asked, will you pay $3,000 for a website in 3 days? They said yes. Then I learned Webflow while building their websites. Learning by doing, not learning then doing. That's the difference. Most people want to be ready before they start, but you will never feel ready. You get ready by doing. And here's uncomfortable truth. Your first version will be bad. Your second version will be better. Your 10th version will be good. But you can't get to version 10 without shipping version 1. Everyone who's successful has shipping terrible first version. They just shipped them anyway. You're not building for perfection. You're building for feedback. Feedback only comes from real customers paying real money. Not from friends, not from Reddit, not from your portfolio sitting on a website nobody visits. Ship ugly, ship fast, ship now. This is my golden rule. Then improve based on what customers actually tell you. Issue number 3, you are waiting for ready. Third problem, you think you need more time. I need to practice more. What if they ask me something I don't know? Here's what I learned from Danny. He had every excuse. Not ready. Need more time. What if they reject me? But the moment he tried, just 30 attempts, he got his first customer. $2,400, 2 weeks. What changed it? He stopped waiting. He started executing. The uncomfortable truth, you will never feel ready, ever. Even after 100 customers, you will still feel nervous before course. Even after 100,000 revenue, you will still doubt yourself sometimes, like me. Ready is not feeling. Ready is a decision. You decide, I'm testing this today, then you do it. That's execution. And here's what most people don't understand. The best time to start was 6 months ago. The second best time is right now. Every day you wait, someone else starts. While you're learning one more tool, they are getting their first customer. While you're perfecting your portfolio, they are collecting real testimonials. While you're waiting to feel ready, they are already at customer number 5. Time doesn't wait. The market doesn't care about your preparation. The market rewards action. So stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Start now. Ugly is fine. Imperfect is fine. Just start. Here's a formula that works. Execution equal hypothesis, massive action, data multiplied by iterate. This is exactly what I used for 3 businesses I showed you. Let me show you exactly how this works in our 28 days challenge. And this is a paint by numbers system. You don't need to think. You don't need to be creative. You don't need to reinvent anything. Just follow the steps, do what I tell you until you get your first dollar. That's it. Why this works? Most people overcomplicated business. They think they need the perfect strategy, the perfect timing, the perfect everything. No, you need a hypothesis. You need a massive action. You need a data. Then you look at the data and decide. People kill, persist, or scale. That's the entire game. Perfect, imperfect, consistent execution beats perfectionism every single time. I'd rather see you do 100 ugly attempts than 10 perfect ones, because 100 ugly attempts gives you data. 10 perfect ones gives you nothing. Data beats hope every time. You don't need to build before you start selling. No portfolio needed, no fancy automation workflows, nothing. In just 3 days, you will be ready to sell. Here's how. Component number 1, hypothesis. Day 1 to 3. Day 1, build your hypothesis. Pick one problem using 3 methods. Method number 1, solve your own problem you'd pay for. Method number 2, ask 3 people what frustrates them daily. Method number 3, use our MBO generator to turn messy thoughts into a clean hypothesis. Let me show you what this looks like in practice. One of our members, Lucy, posted his day 1 hypothesis. Paris Airbnb host will pay 29 euros for 5 retouched listing photos within 24 hours. Here's what made this hypothesis is good. Specific target, not Airbnb hosts worldwide, just Paris hosts with bad photos right now. And right price and clear outcome, 5 improved image, deliverable time frame, 24 hours. But here's the key, I gave him feedback. Your target is too broad. Paris Airbnb hosts is thousands of random people with different pain levels. What you need, find hosts who are bleeding right now, actively feeling the pain today. So try this. New hosts first 3 months with clearly amateur photos. Desperate for bookings. Host with 50% down occupancy. Obviously dark photo. No, something's wrong. The real task, can you find 10 perfect targets in 2 hours on Airbnb right now? Go to Airbnb Paris. Sort by new listing or price low to high. Look for 5 photos. Dark lighting. If you can't manually find 10 targets in one sitting, your MBO will die in outreach hell. You will waste days messaging wrong people. That's the difference between a vague hypothesis and a sharp one. Lucy took this feedback, narrowed his target, and complete day 1 play. You will see dozens of this real example in our Circle workspace when you join. The hypothesis template. Target will pay X dollar for solution in time frame. For example, SaaS founders will pay $49 for 10 cold email templates in 2 days. What most people get wrong? They pick problems they think are important, not problems customers actually feel pain about. Example, AI will revolutionize your business. Nobody cares, too vague. The better version is, your Airbnb photos look bad. I'll fix them for $29 in 24 hours. Clear pain, clear solution, clear value. Ask specific pain, not philosophical benefit. But your first hypothesis, 99% wrong. Let me show you how could we check this is wrong. Day 2, build your landing page. Now, you build the simplest possible landing page. Not fancy, not beautiful, just functional. Let me be clear about something important. Your landing page has one job, not 2, not 3, just 1. Get people to book a meeting with you. That's it. Not to impress them with your design skills, explain every details of your process, just to get them curious enough to book a call. Here's why this matters. Your first offer is 99.999% wrong. I'm serious. Look at my data. 50% pivoted their offer after week 2, and 25% kill their idea completely. Only 15% kept their exact same offer. That means 85% of people changed their offer. So why would you spend 3 weeks building a fancy landing page for an offer that's probably wrong? The truth about your first landing page is temporarily. You're going to change it. Maybe in 7 days, maybe in 14 days. When you get real customer conversations, you will learn long price point, problem positioning is, delivery promise. Then you will rewrite everything. That's normal. That's expected. That's the point of testing. So here's what we do instead. Use our template 2 hours max. Why? Because when you change your offer in week 2, you can update your page in 30 minutes instead of redoing 3 weeks of custom work. No fancy animations, no custom code, no design theater, just clean Notion page, video, Calendly, Stripe. Good enough to test, not good enough to waste time. Here's what you actually need. Generate copy with our MVO generator, 30 minutes. Recorded a 2 to 3 minute room video. Show your face, explain the offer, be honest, no sales tactics, just here's what I'm offering. Here's why it helps. Book a call if interested. Your video doesn't need to be perfect. Bad writing, that's fine. Stumbling over words, That's fine. You know what's not fine? Not shipping. Because you're waiting for perfect conditions. People don't buy because your lighting is good. They buy because you solve their problem. Duplicate our Notion template. We give you the exact template. Just duplicate it. Change the words to match your offer. Done. And set up Calendly booking. Free tool, take 10 minutes, connects to your calendar, people book time with you. Last, set up Stripe payment link. Also free, take 10 minutes, people can pay you, that's it. Total time, 2 hours maximum. You are not building a startup. You are testing if anyone will pay. Remember the purpose. This page exists to get meetings, not to be perfect. Meetings gives you data. Data tells you what to build next. Your fancy landing page can wait until you have 5 customers who validated your offer is right. Until then, ship the template, get conversation, learn fast, go live. You are ready to take money, not ready to impress design judges, ready to test. And when you pivot in week 2, you will thank me that you only spent 2 hours on this, not 2 weeks. Now you prep everything for 21 days for execution. This is where most people quit, but you won't, because I'm going to show you exactly what to do. Pick one outreach method, not 2, only 1. Options: X and Twitter DMs and LinkedIn DM, cold email, cold calls, Instagram DMs. Pick one platform where your target audience actually is, not where you like to hang out, where they are. B2B service, LinkedIn or cold email. Creator or AI people, X. E-commerce or local business, Instagram or email. One platform, mastery, then expand it later. Why? Because doing one thing 100 times beats doing 10 things 10 times it. Focus created results. Scattered effort creates nothing. And set up your lead tracking system. We give you our MVO validation tracker in Airtable. 6 stages every lead moves through. Day 1, first contact, follow, like, comment. Day 2, warm up, more engagement. Day 3, send a DM. And next stage, replied, they responded to your DM and met. You had a strategy call with them. Last step, sold, they paid you. This tracker shows you exactly where leads get stuck. Are they booking but not buying? Your offer or core is weak. The tracker shows you what to fix, not guessing data. Your only metrics, 30 attempts per day, 30 DMs or 30 emails or 30 of whatever method you pick, not 50 DMs plus 50 emails. That's scattered. 30 of one thing every day for 21 days. And here's the system makes everything works, the 3-day relationship system for a social platform. Day 1, follow, 3 like, and 1 comment. And day 2, 3 like plus 1 comment. And day 3, 3 likes, 1 comment, and soft DM. You are familiar now. They open your DM because they've seen you 3 days in a row. 3 to 5x better reply rates than cold DM strangers. For cold email, skip the warm-up, just send. Email is different. No one expects you to warm them up first. Research their business. Write personalized email, send. 30 personalized emails per day, that's the standard. Why this works psychologically: cold outreach, stranger asking for money, instant rejection. 3-day warm-up, social or research-based personalization, email. Familiar face or relevant offer, much higher trust. You're not hacking algorithm. You are respecting human psychology. People buy from people they recognize or people who clearly understand their problem. And we have a content system, set it and forget it. Copy 200 winning posts in 1 hour. Find accounts in your niche getting engagement. Copy their post into a doc. Just copy, paste 200 posts total. AI remix with your examples, 1 hour. Use Claude or ChatGPT. Use Claude or ChatGPT. Give it your background, your offer, your examples. Say, remix these 200 posts with my voice. Get 21 posts back, ready to polish it. Scheduled 21 posts, 30 minutes. Use Buffer or Tweak Hunter. Scheduled 3 per day for 7 days. Done. Content learns on autopilot or week. You never think about content again during execution. Why we batch content? Most people try to create content daily. They spend 2 hours per day being creative. That's waste of execution time. We batch everything up front, 2.5 hours once, then forget about it for 3 weeks. Your only job for 21 days, send 30 attempts. That's it. No content creation during execution phase, just outreach. Component 2, massive action. Days 4 to 24. Next 21 days, execute 30 attempts per day, every single day. By day 24, you have 600 plus attempts, plus 60 posts published. Let me be clear about what this means. 600 attempts means getting rejected 500 plus times, hearing no every single day for 21 days, feeling uncomfortable for 3 weeks straight, watching your message get ignored, watching people leave you on read, watching your confidence get tested daily. This is not easy. Most people quit week 2. They say this doesn't work, but they didn't do 600 attempts. They did 100 and gave up. The data only show up at 600 attempts. Less than that, you're guessing. Why 600 is the magic number? It's not random, it's math. Average reply rate 5 to 10%. 6 attempts, you will get 600 attempts equal get 30 to 60 replies. From that replies, you will get 5 to 10 actual conversation, 2 to 5 discovery calls, 1 to 3 customers if your offer is good. That's the funnel. You need volume to fill it. And here's a critical rule. After 5 meetings, you update your hypothesis. Not after 1 meeting, not after 15 meetings. After 5. Why 5? 1 meeting equal could be an outlier, random person, not a pattern. 5 meetings, pattern emerges. You hear the same objections, same questions, same real needs. And what you track in every meeting using our SIT, what they actually needed, why they said no, what would make them say yes today. Here's what most people get wrong. They think, I need to sell to everyone who books a call. Wrong. You're not trying to close deal. You're trying to find the product market fit. Product market fit means your hypothesis exactly matches what customers need. Not close, not similar, exactly. The real process looks like this. Meeting 1 to 5, listen more than talk. Take notes on everything they said. After meeting 5, review your tracking sheet. Look for patterns. Ask yourself, did 3 people mention the same problem, or say yes, the same price, or need the same delivery time? If yes, your hypothesis is closed. Keep going. If no, update your hypothesis. Change price or offer based on what 5 people actually told you. Then do 5 more meetings with the updated hypothesis. This is how you find a winning market fit. Not by guessing, not by hoping, by listening to 5 people, adjusting, then testing again. Most people waste 200 attempts on the wrong offer because they never stop to analyze. You stop every 5 meetings, you look at the data, you adjust. That's execution with intelligence, not just volume. And what happened during these 21 days? Week 1, everything sucks. You get ignored. You doubt everything. You want to quit. But week 2, you start seeing patterns. Some messages work. Some messages work better. Some targets respond more. You adjust. If you got the 5 meetings, you updated your hypothesis based on real feedback. And week 3, you get first replies with your updated offer. Maybe your first call, possibly your first client. The pattern is always the same. Always suck, listen, adjust, succeed in that order. But you can't get succeed without going through suck first. Your daily routine for 21 days, no fancy systems, no completed automation, just find people, read their profile and post, send a personalized message, track it, repeat 30 times. 5 meetings equal review time. Look for patterns, update hypothesis if needed. Can you commit to 3 hours per day for 21 days? If yes, you can do this challenge. If no, don't sign up. I'm serious. Don't waste your money or my time. Component 3, data, day 25 to 28. Final 4 days make sense of what happened. This is where most people fail. They execute, then they don't analyze. We force you to analyze, no choice. First, open your MBO validation tracker. Your tracker tells you exactly where things broke. How to read your tracker. For example, 600 attempts, only 10 reached stage 3. Your outreach was weak or wrong target. Or 30 reached stage 3, only 5 booked stage 4. Your DM pitch wasn't clear or compelling. The tracker doesn't lie. Your ego might. The tracker won't. So there's only 2 paths. Path A, no customer. 60 people. You did 600 attempts. You got replies, but no one paid you. This is not failure. This is data. Open your tracker, look at where leads stopped moving. If you had a 5+ meeting, stage 4, you had patterns. Look at the main objection column. What did 3+ people say? Too expensive or not right now? Can you do X instead? This is gold. This tells you what to change. You have 3 options. Pivot, same market, different offer. Example, based on what your 5 meetings told you. I don't need photos, I need more online review. Pivot to review management. Second option is kill. Different market entirely. Your tracker shows almost no one replied or booked. Target was wrong. Example, restaurants ignore you completely. Try real estate agents with similar offer. And third option, persist. Same everything with execution. Your tracker shows interest. 20+ replied, 5+ met, but you couldn't close. Example, same offer, same market, but fix your pricing or improve your sales call based on objections you tracked. Here's the truth about path A. Most people are path A first time. That's normal. Your first hypothesis usually fails. Mine did too. But you learned the cycle in 21 days, not 6 months. Now, you repeat the cycle with a better hypothesis, armed with real feedback from 5+ conversations, not guesses, not theories, data from actual humans who told you what they need. That's the point. Fast failure, fast learning, fast iteration. And path B, got customers. Maybe 40% people. You got customers. Congratulations. Your track shows at least one person made it to stage 6. But now the real work starts. Document your delivery process. Every step you took, how long each step took, what worked, what was hard, what customers loved, what they complained about. Look at your stage 4 meetings that led to stage 5 sold. What did those calls have in common? Same pain point, same pricing point, same delivery time. These patterns equal your product market fit. Finally, you found it. The conversations that converts wasn't luck. They were your hypothesis exactly matching customer needs. And then make a productized service, not custom, not depends on clients, fixed packaging. One price, one deliverable, one timeline. They're simple, repeatable, based on what you actually delivered. Set one price under $5,000. You're not building enterprise software. You're validating a service. Keep it simple, keep it deliverable. And then build your new hypothesis. Now that you have customers, you can test new offer, refine target, higher price, new delivery. You earned the right to iterate from a position of data, not hope. Look at your tracker. Who got to stage 4 but didn't buy? Can you solve their objection and win them back? In this game, failure doesn't exist. You learned the cycle. Now repeat it. Make hypothesis, take massive action, collect the data in your tracker, review every 5 meetings. Decide, pivot, kill, persist. You don't need us anymore. You have the system. This is exactly what I did 3 times. Same formula, different businesses. Why I'm building this? Let me tell you why I'm really doing this. This isn't just about running challenges. Execution Squad will be a 7-figure business. That's a good money. But that's not why I'm here. I'm building something bigger. The problem I lived, I spent 23 years addicted to games, Monster Hunter World, living in my room, no future, no directions, Then I founded Execution, built my first business, then second, then third. Now, dog, wife, baby. Everything better than before. Not perfect, but better. And I see people everywhere living how I used to live. Instagram, phone, anime, games, courses, tutorials, learning forever, executing never. That was me. I lived there. And I want to pull people out, not by preaching, by forcing execution. So what I'm building, Execution Squad, a school for executors. Not courses, not communities, not lifetime access, 30 people per cohort, 4-week challenge, and first execution with accountability. The only question is, did you complete what you said you'd complete? Here's what makes this different. Most education platforms sell hope. Buy this course, your life will change. Then people watch the video, feel motivated, do nothing, stay at $0. We don't do that. We force you to execute. Every day, 30 attempts, track everything. You either do it or you don't. No middle ground. And if you complete everything, you get cashback because completion is the only metrics that matters. Right now, Execution Squad is me and Daniel running cohorts manually. 30 people at a time, weekly course, daily feedback in circle. But eventually, this becomes a platform. A place where anyone can learn execution challenges, where money from creators redistributes to completers, where the only metrics is, did you ship? Not engagement, not course completion, not active user. Just say, did you do what you said you did do? Some people laugh at my dream. Chris, you are 30, give up. I've never given up on my dream. Before I die, I will change the world. I want to change the culture. Right now, people spend their lives consuming, learning, preparing, waiting. I want to build a place where execution is the only thing that matters. We're doing bits learning. We're shipping bits studying. Completion bits consuming. That's the future I'm building.